8th of September 2024 at 2:01 in the afternoon. I still haven't figured out my phone, so I've only got 7 minutes. These are relatively short these days for the moment, just sort of while I set myself up and do stuff, and I don't know, I'm all over the place. Or more to the point, the last few days I'm just really in the now and not worrying about doing anything, and picking up my camera for that reason, because I'm surrounded by what needs to be done in my room, and have no desire to do it. So I talked to someone from Reddit yesterday who's in Florida, America, and we ended up speaking on a video chat for 2.5 hours so far, and she needed to make a phone call, and then she was like, I'm on a roll, I really need to get this out, and will be calling me back, I imagine, anyway. Right at the beginning of the call, she's like, do you mind if I smoke weed on this call? And I'm like, knock yourself out. So at some point throughout near the end of it, I decided, actually it wasn't near the end of it, I don't know, somewhere in the 2.5 hours that we were talking, I decided to smoke a bong myself. I've barely been smoking weed at all. I've had less than a handful bongs since I got here, and it's been 3 weeks and a day. Anyway, it's hot. It's not even as hot today as it has been, but I think just because I've been in my room and on video and really in the other person's shoe, if I'm honest, because I did feel like I've met myself. I was like, Miss Dix, move over, this woman is me. But yeah, like, I'm so in the listening person's shoes now, and I think that's what my life is setting me up for in this time at the moment. Like, I'm always going to have you to talk to, me to talk to, and boss to talk to, but other people are coming into my life who need to be heard. And for honestly one of the first times in my whole life, I can say I have not been interrupting this person. And I did once, and that's when I was like, yeah, this is amazing. I normally interrupt 100 times. And even she was like, yeah, I've noticed that, like, I interrupt people too. And like I said, this woman is telling a story that could be coming out of my own mouth, you know. And she's 25, and she lives in, like I said, Florida. Anyway, I met her through the Rottweiler sub, because she had a puppy that was found, that was given to her, and she finally got the vet checks and everything, and she's allowed to keep it. And she named him Frank, which is awesome, because we all know that my favorite character is Frankenfurter. But anyway, I've been listening, and it's been amazing for me, and for her, I think. Like I said, she wants to call me back. And at first I was like, man, I have a lot of stuff to do, because there's definitely toad eggs in the pool. Like, it's one thing after another. But I've done my Google research, and I'm obviously not going to, like, leave it any longer than the next day or so, because I have to get them out, which is fine, I will. And with my room, like, because I need to sort of actually unpack stuff onto the shelf instead of just shoving stuff the way I have, I need to literally take everything out, change my sheets, which I know I need to have done by now, but that's where I'm at. And then put everything back in one at a time and set everything up, and I just don't have that in me. And if I'm honest, I'm okay with that, because I feel like I worked really hard for the first 2 weeks, and there's just dynamics up here are just not even a little bit what one could have even imagined. So I'm just focusing on being proud of myself, and honestly, I need to relax, I need to rest. I fucking worked hard packing, coming here, driving, doing everything, getting my room to a livable state. Like, I'm just wanting to do nothing, and it's lovely. So that's what I'm doing. The only thing I have to do is figure out this phone, because I'm not going to have any minutes to talk left, and we all know what happens when I try on one of my laptops. Guess I should try on the other. Anyway, that's me now. I think I'm going to have a lazy day, smoke more weed, and chuck on something on Netflix, probably Lost. It's gotten interesting again. And chill out and put everything that needs to be done on the to-do list, as in it'll get done when it gets done. And that's okay. Hey, people. Cheers.